the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
22! 22!
Here's Stafford now on second down. He's got LeGarrette Blount. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
21! Ready!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On first down, it's Stafford. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Give me radar. Double,
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Too fun, bro.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. It's caught. Jones. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be second and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
22.
To throw on second down is Stanford. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Dez Bryant, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now Matt Prater for the point after. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. First and 10, it's Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now the ball comes loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Oh, here. 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Stanford going deep here, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter, and the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Jackson on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
To throw is Jackson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Darboh. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. On now is the kicker, Jason Myers, for the field goal try. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready. 21.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Returnable for Lockett. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. This was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
I had no reason to throw it deep.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's got that one complete to Darbo. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Look, look, up the field. I'll take these drags all day long. Drag, out the backfield, drag,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw again. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kerry Hyder. He's the one that finally runs him down, and that is a big loss. 18 yards.
I hate that fucking shit, bro. No, man, he got a block shit in my line, Trey.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, look at the juke. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out now come the Lions. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. On 1st down, Stafford here. He finds Riddick, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able
Let's go, Cam. Let's go, fucking Cam.
To the 45-yard line.
He will sit back there in that fucking shit. Let's go, Cam.
Never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble.
I ain't giving Cam up, nigga.
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it.
Give me that shit, ho.
Talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Pushing forward from 3 up to the 48.
That nigga
fast, quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch him now, Barney!
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to run past the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Son, that nigga, son. I don't give a fuck what nigga said.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. So he got free at 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
I'm waiting for it, too. That nigga got 2 lucky-ass inches with this nigga, fucking, there. Ryan, bro. That bitch there. Ryan, nice. That nigga, hey, I ain't gonna lie, son.
Two minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
All right, now Lucky 56.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Now that was a good job by the defense swarming to the football. And you know it's no cinch that you're going to be able to get the ball into the end zone against them. They're number 2 against the run. So what's an offensive coordinator to do? Check your playlist.
What movies hold?
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On third down, Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Myers able to knock it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
A 5-point game now, as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
10.
Stafford on first down. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. They've had now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Maxwell. Who ass, man?
Once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in big sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ziggy Ansah. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, Jackson being chased out left. Big hold to the 30, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now it's Jackson, steps away, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Watch it now, Barney.
Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Leopard,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw on second down, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Stafford. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
What is he doing? He got that hole? Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus, bro.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions add on to their lead.
So that nigga got
and that will make this a 19-point game. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The former Pro Bowler Glover Quinn there making the play. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Let's go now, let's go.
A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
53. Tag 50, tag 50. Hey, hot. Hey. Check 43.
He'll run it here with Blount. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Hey, go here! Zebra! Hey, tag 58 here, tag 58.
On second down, here's Stafford. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
For real.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. On first down, it's Stafford. This is Reddick on the screen. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Right side take.
He held on to that.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just
He
shy
held
of
on
the
to
10.
that.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Stafford now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That'll go as a loss of 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To the air again, Stafford. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Prater for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Get the fuck out of here, man. And then it's a using hit stick.
The 21-yard line.
Oh, my God.
He lost 2 there.
Oh, my God. It's a using hit stick.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Jackson on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
I haven't even tried it yet. Yeah, go ahead and try it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, Bruce Smith, 7-1-3.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Ziggy Ansah in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. To throw is Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll give it to him up the middle. Yeah, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defense has only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now.
Like 7. Ready. Let's go now. Let's go. Zebra. Hey. Hey, go here.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
You get it for, like, all the way up until a certain time. Oh, shit.
So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really strong.
It was working. It was working
backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down.
Hey, 22. Go here. 180.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And he's got it. And he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make it.
Now Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Des Bryant, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
What the rules is on last second scores, man?
And the Lions have got it on.
Beast, what's the rules on last second scores, man? You don't know?
I'm about to find out. He does make it through, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
I know we kept that rule, man.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
I'm sure with the quit on this bitch ass.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Devon Kennard. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Jackson now to throw on second down. Step under pressure again, and down he goes again. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it. Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now here's Michael Dixon on for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Well, this ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that
throw this
direction.
fucking ball,
Because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also
It
impressive.
was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Let's go now. Let's go. Back 55.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
All right, here we go. Ball. 10.
Hey, 4 down.
Hey, 22.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Out to the flat for Reddick. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the